Epsilon versus Erebus, a fractured soul. Inside the astral archive, two versions of Epsilon stood, identical in form, opposite in essence. Tau watched in horror as both smiled. "Only one of us is real," they echoed. "Stop," Tau yelled. "You're splitting the code. This archive isn't meant to house paradoxes." Erebus laughed. "You think Evelyn didn't know. I was her fail-safe." Epsilon's expression was calm, focused. "I won't fight you. That's what it wants." But Erebus launched forward. Their fists collided, one of light, one of void, sending shockwaves through the archive. Data walls shattered, revealing glimpses of forgotten timelines. Evelyn as a young scientist, Alpha's silent birth, Earth burning in potential futures. Tau activated a fail-safe beacon. "I won't let the archive collapse because of a ghost." Suddenly, the ground began cracking. The archive itself was destabilizing, fractures spreading like glass through reality. Parallax. Council emergency. Back aboard the Parallax, Elena, Marcus, and Zero witnessed the ripple, a temporal storm flaring from the archive's coordinates. "Whatever's happening in there," Marcus muttered. "It's rewriting gravitational constants." Nix's hands hovered over controls. "We lose those coordinates. We lose both of them." Zero's eyes widened. "Not just them. The archive is bonded to the architect core. If it collapses, it takes the memories of every hybrid in the galaxy." "Epsilon must hold," Elena whispered. Marcus looked at her. "If he doesn't, then what?" She didn't answer. A heavy silence fell over the room, hope cracking beneath cosmic consequence. The black womb, Nulastra's herald, reveals itself. Far away, inside Nulastra's domain, the herald emerged in full. 9 feet tall, a shifting mass of tentacles and crystalline armor, pulsing with erased history. Its name was Vire, and it walked in silence, its thoughts rewriting causality. A cult of echo-sect priests knelt before it. "You are the first herald in millennia," the high priest said. Fire tilted its head. "I am not the first. I am the last." From its body, echoes of forgotten wars, erased civilizations, and alternate realities seeped into the room like mist. Entire cultures began vanishing retroactively. The lock broke. Now the recollection begins. As it walked, gravity distorted. Even language began unraveling in its wake. Europa, Flameborn resistance holds the line. On Europa, the Flameborn army led by Lys and Cyrex faced strange atmospheric shifts, gravity loops, and freezing heat. "What's happening?" a Flameborn captain asked. Lys replied grimly, "Nulastra is reaching through time now, rewriting laws of physics." Cyrex studied the void fractures forming in the air. "And it's targeting hybrids first." Flameborn troopers began collapsing, their memories corrupted, names forgotten, past missions overwritten. Lys activated her stabilizer suit. "No more retreat. If we fall here, we fall forever." They began evacuation toward a temporal anchor point, hoping to save what little time remained intact. Children were among the evacuees, Malien human hybrids born in secrecy. One looked up at the sky and whispered, "Why is the sun screaming?" Evelyn's revelation. The third code. Evelyn, in her remote chamber beyond known space, worked furiously. Cattell Rune, the architect of balance, hovered above her as a specter of light and fractal time. "There is one way to rebalance the core," Evelyn said. "A third code, neither tau nor epsilon, a synthesis." The architect flickered. "You mean Erebus?" "No," Evelyn whispered. "I mean Genesis, a being formed from what remains of them all, the first true Malien god." Cattell Rune tilted. "Unstable, unpredictable, but possible." She inserted the last genetic shard from Alpha's preserved remains into a data vault. Then let's play God one last time. As she turned the final dial, a faint pulse echoed across the multiverse. Something ancient stirred. Archive collapse. Sacrifice imminent. Back in the archive, Erebus gained the upper hand. Epsilon was on the ground, light leaking from his chest. You were always soft, Erebus sneered. What this galaxy needs is a monster that remembers everything and fears nothing. Tau stepped between them. Then you'll have to go through me. Erebus hesitated, then smiled. So be it. He raised a hand, but Epsilon surged to his feet. No. With one final burst, he launched into Erebus, fusing with him mid-impact. Time fractured. Past and future collided. Tau screamed as the archive cracked open, revealing the true gate beyond. And in its void, Genesis awakened. Return to reality, Genesis emerges. On the parallax, an anomaly appeared off the bow, something neither ship nor being. A figure descended, glowing with layered halos of shifting code. Marcus backed away. Is that? Zero's voice broke. Not Epsilon, not Erebus, not even Tau. Genesis landed, fluid in form, wrapped in evolving armor. Its voice was layered, male and female, past and future. I am what you made, it said. Elena stepped forward. What do you want? Genesis smiled. To end the cycle. But as they stared, Nulastra responded. A black sun appeared above the moons of Saturn, growing. The ship's lights dimmed. Ending twist. A new lock, Form's Genesis looked skyward. Too late, it whispered. From within its own chest, a lock began forming, one it hadn't created. Ketel Rune's voice echoed distantly. When you combine all codes, you awaken the final gate. Nulastra pulsed. The stars began dimming. Genesis turned to the crew. You have one chance left, but the key is no longer mine. Then whose is it? Elena asked. A child's voice responded from the comms, glitching. Mine.